Alright, so I just got done watching Inuyasha Season 1, Episode 4, Yura of the Demon Hair. So this episode picks up where we last left off. Yura has attacked Kagome with her crazy demon spider puppet master hair, and as well as Kaede has been attacked and all this stuff. So she flees back home is what Kagome does. She flees back home and I want to I'm going to derail here for a sec. I had this theory. I was thinking about this morning after watching a couple episodes before I went to bed last night. I was thinking to myself, I feel like 2 Chainz, the rapper 2 Chainz, would really like Inuyasha. That is my whole bit. And then, they bring Inuyasha home by accident because he follows Kagome for whatever reason. I don't remember why he follows her, but she explains to her family what happens, and the grandpa, who's a very spiritual guy, sort of knows about the Bone Eaters' Wells history, and to make sure it doesn't happen again, he seals it up. But inevitably, um, Inuyasha just breaks right through it. And what I found funny was that when Mom meets Inuyasha, nobody freaks out in this family too much. I noticed this in Kagume's family; they're not people who freak out. They generally are willing to take things as they go. But so Kagume's mom was also infatuated with Inuyasha's ears. I don't know what this is all about. I feel like it's kind of allowing for a certain audience type, to be able to fetishize Inuyasha by putting their the shoes on of these characters, the Kagome family or whatever. So she wonders if it was a dream and all that, and they go back because she quite quickly decides, hey, you know what? I got magic powers. Actually, I could see this crazy spider hair, all that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. There's not this big toil about, oh, it's dangerous, blah blah blah. She pretty quickly just goes, yeah, you know what? I have a responsibility here. I'm the one that shattered the gem. It's my fault. Not the gem, the jewel, the sacred jewel, as they call it. I'm sure that's a lousy translation. I bet you it's more. I got a more badass name. But so then basically the rest of this episode plays out with Inuyasha is buried. Previous episode of Kade. Kade remains buried and frustrated that she is probably going to be forgotten by Inuyasha. I'm sure that'll result in something kind of funny. I like the kind of comedic nature of that, but also some ongoing story. But anyway, so they fight. It's me going through the fight is not really worthwhile, but it was very engaging, very high stakes, and this show so far has had very powerful villains. This gal is essentially immortal, and Inuyasha puts up a great fight, and he's basically immortal too. I don't know. I guess he's a half demon, and he's trying to become a full demon, so the demon makes him immortal. But it was also noticed that Kagome takes like no damage basically. Like she gets set on fire, she gets swords to her through her chest, through her arm, and we realize that it's this red robe that Inuyasha wears is what's the name of it? Had a great name. Uh, Robe. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. The red robe of immortality or whatever. But Kagome finds Yura's weakness and goes for it. These shows love their toys, their items. They love it. They love it. This one in particular has just been like ludicrous. Like I've seen Inuyasha like use all sorts of different tools. He has all these different attack names, like Blood Scratch and all this crap. But yeah, this is great. This is just so much more engaging. Good lord, than my Smoons, my card captors. Yeah, like Yura, the whole like giant hair thing with all the skulls coming out of the hairs, the weakness of her being this red skull that Kagome just stabs through with the arrow. It's very exciting, very exciting, and I like that it doesn't fully resolve. It feels like at the end of any given episode, sure they're going to go on a journey to find the shattered gems, and we're going to meet and forget about people as that goes on. I'm sure, but yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty solid. This was the weakest episode of the 4 so far, but that's because it's getting into the groove of things. And that's just how it goes. it's not the origin story. So, thanks for watching.